inspired you to sign up for the pageant?
What inspired me to sign up for the pageant was my aunt and my mom both did it when they were both seniors in high school. So I just thought to kind of follow the chain.
Did you do pageants when you were younger?
I did the Little Miss twice, and I got runner-up, and I was also the Little Miss Princess in 2013 and 2014.
So you did the Little Miss and...
Those both. I did it twice.
What preparations did you make for the pageant? Like before we had like all like the appearances and the main pageant?
My mom and I would practice every night on a part of my speech at a time to make sure I could memorize it. And once I found out new parts, like for my speech or like during the rehearsals for like walking or anything like that, we just practiced all that at home. And I just made sure to look out in the crowd, not at people's eyes, basically.
Can you explain the process of getting like a sponsor, like how you had the library sponsor you?
The process was all of our names were on a list, and then we would get a sponsor that would just kind of pick our names out if they didn't know who we were. Sometimes they didn't. And then our advisors, they would also just pick and choose as well.
Who were the advisors? Like, what was their role in the pageant?
Basically to just help us throughout the day, like throughout the practice, make sure we have everything we needed. My advisor was my aunt, so she was very, very helpful for me.
That's nice, that's nice. What public appearances did you make throughout the pageant?
I stopped into the library and kind of showed my face there so they know who like was sponsoring them. And then when we had our week last week I was all there. And then I took some pictures at the library after the pageant.
Who were your biggest supporters?
My biggest supporters were my family, mostly my mom, my dad, my aunt, and my boyfriend, and my brother.
What other activities do you do along with the pageant?
I played field hockey while I was throughout the pageant. I still play it. And I am an ACE program student at Bloom right now, taking online classes. And then I do Gessner co-op.
And how was balancing all those things, like the scheduling and overlapping activities? Like, how was balancing all that?
It was difficult at first, but throughout the time, it got easier as I figured out my schedule more.
Can you describe the feeling of having the crown put on your head for the first time?
There were many reactions involved with that. Like, I was very happy, and then I was surprised, and I couldn't believe it at first, and it was just an amazing experience.
And what duties and appearances do you have as like the winner of the pageant?
Basically, I just had to show my face this whole week as like the princess with the crown and stuff. And then in the winter, I have to go to the tree lighting for our town. And then I'm also in the 4th of July parade. And then I will also be at the pageant next year.
What was your favorite experience?
Probably to get to know the girls better, because we were all from different groups, and when we all were at the pageant practices and stuff, we all just got closer, and it made it more comfortable around them.
So on the topic of like your friendships, were any of your previous friends competing in the pageant, or was it like all new people?
2 of my friends were Nicole Browse and Ashlyn Shuffstall. The one is my cousin, and the other one is my best friend.
Nice. What bonds did you make with the other girls?
One of them were my childhood best friends. It was Carrie King, and we just found each other again during the pageant since I moved to a different house and she moved to a different school. She came back. A lot of the other girls, we just kind of connected just because like we were all just being friendly with each other, and then we just kind of clicked.
Would you recommend the pageant to the other girls, like upcoming seniors?
Yes, I very much would. It's an amazing experience.
So one thing I wasn't expecting was to see Miss Pennsylvania in the parade. Did Did you get to meet her and talk to her?
I did not get to meet her. I did not know she was there.
I know, I saw it, and it's kind of amazing, you know, like little parade, and there's
Yeah,
Miss
I didn't know she
Pennsylvania.
was there at all.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.